It is by Miss Juicy. My counterpart will be joining you soon. We're just gonna kind of pop out. Just pop on out here a little bit to the crazy little tunes that are playing. Let's see if we get on today. Hi, everybody. Hello. Thank you for joining. Yay! Hi. Just say hello, wave. Do the wave. Just gonna give it a few minutes. Yes! Hello, everyone. I'm excited about tonight. Oh my goodness, I really am. Just giving it a few minutes for everybody to get on and join us tonight. You never know, it could just be me. You never know. But I know that my girl is coming. I know she's coming. So just gonna give it a few minutes, let people tune in. I know that they're getting the notifications, so that is fine. That is fine. Give me just a second, I got feedback. How about that? Hey Shayna, hey girl, how you doing? Just giving everybody a few minutes to get on tonight. I hope everybody has had a great weekend. Mine, whoa, let me tell you. Ooh, it was cray. Okay, cray. Busy, great. I'm a little hoarse tonight, so I do apologize ahead of time. I'm gonna be like just sipping some water tonight just to keep my voice. So yeah. To a few more people. You all would be so kind if you can like and share. Hey, Shauna, glad you made it as well. I am, girl. Yes. We got a great topic tonight, and I think a lot of people are like, well, how does that tie in? But we always try to tie everything into erotic relationships, sex, self-love, self-care, all of those great things. So we really are excited about our topic tonight. So like I said, we're just going to give people a few more moments to get on here and join us. We are streaming on 2 platforms here on Facebook. So we have Facebook, Juicy Boutique, and Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. We want to say hello to everyone on Facebook. We also want to say hello to everyone on YouTube. We are streaming there for Miss Juicy. And we're also streaming on Twitter for Miss Juicy One as well. So come on in, enjoy the adult conversation that we're going to have tonight. And yeah, we're just going to have some fun and hopefully tie everything in, get people real comfortable with talking about sex and talking about themselves. Also, we are inviting you guys, if you want to be on here live with us, there is a link and you can come on here and be live with us tonight and give your 2 cents in perspective. If you don't necessarily want to type, you can come on here live on your computers, on your iPads, on your phones, and join us this evening for just a little adult conversation. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think it will be. So, like I said, we're just going to give it a couple more seconds to give people a chance to get on. I want to say hello to everyone. For those of you that don't know me, I am Ms. Juicy. Okay, so broadcasting live, and you're listening to Juicy Tales Erotic Chat tonight. So I'm excited. I am excited. A little tired tonight, a little tired, smidge tired, but you know what? It's gonna be okay. Hey, bro. Hey, William. Yeah, and the conversation, just so everybody knows, it is not just for women, honey. This is for men too, because we all need to get on the same page of the playbook. We all need these kinds of conversations and this kind of candor and an opportunity to go back and forth. And um Danny, I don't see you. You said I'm waiting. Where you at? Where are you waiting at? Are you in the right one? Did you push the new link? I think it's a new link. It should be a new link. Trying to get my co-host on here. She said resend. Okay. That I should be able to do. Let's make sure we got you with the right link. If not, sometimes, once again, guys, just bear with me. I'm still learning how to do all of this. Danny, I'm going to send you another link. Let's just see if this one works. Just sent you another one. Let's see if that one works. I think sometimes, for whatever reason, hold on. Just bear with us, guys. I may have to put up a different link. So I just did, Danny. I just sent you a new link. Oh, there she is. There she is. There she is. Okay, we got it working. We got it working. Hey, everybody. Hey, girl.
Hey, hi, everybody. How you doing? Need this now.
Need this now.
I was like, what am I doing wrong? What am I? I know I'm doing this right. I'm not crazy.
It's okay. It is okay. Because I sent the one link, and that's what they told me to send. So that's what I did. So which link did you use? The second one? The last one?
You sent the very last one.
Isn't that crazy? Okay, guys, hang on one second, because
the first two didn't work.
The first two didn't work. All right. Hold on. Let me just quickly add this link for everyone. Give me 2 seconds. I did what they told me to do, but okay. So I'm putting the new one in if anybody wants to join us live. So give me a second here. I want to get them. I got them in a couple of places here, just trying them out. Because it did not work. We're finding out. The first one I had. I am now sending that. So people, if you want to join live, you can. It's just going to make out one more to stick it in real quick. I thought I would try 3 sites just to see how we did. And it's going to say corrected. All right. All right. Okay, we got it out to everybody now. We have the corrected link out there for you guys. Do apologize. Not sure why the other ones didn't work, but there you have it. Don't understand. So those links are if you would like to join us live tonight, be on the screen with us. We get to see what you look like. You get to see what we look like, or whatever.
Right.
You can't join us, so I do apologize about that, guys. I'm still learning how to do this all the time. Every week is something new, so I do love learning, but it is definitely a challenge. So let's start out with, first of all, welcome everyone to Juicy Tales. All right, chat. I am Ms. Juicy, and I have my beautiful, gorgeous birthday girl in the house, Miss Danny's window. We don't have our audio yet, our extra stuff, so we'll just have to.
Yes, that's what I live for. That gives me so much energy. It makes me feel so loved and appreciated and all that. Yes.
Oh, so everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. We got a great topic. We got a hot topic tonight, but we also we got Shauna on here already. We got William on here. Everybody, weigh in, say hi. If you can, share the link. If not, tell somebody about it and tell them come on in. Doors open. Come on and join us tonight. We're gonna have a good time. So. Want to give a couple shout outs before we get started. So my first one, of course, is Danny. I wanted to wish you a very, very happy birthday. I know it was yesterday, but we went on the air.
Right. But yes, thank you. I had a very relaxing day.
Hi, Diamond. She says she misses us. Yeah, we miss you too, baby. Nina, we miss you. So I saw you on the beach. You were on the Venice beach, and very, very. You was doing it up.
We just kind of just went out there. Well, we had to drop our daughter off, and then we just went to another beach where she wasn't at to give her space, and we just took advantage of happy hour and just walked the beach and took pictures and videos and just had a nice chill rejuvenating day, because something about the ocean, something about that sand and all of that just kind of does something for you. I love it.
Oh my gosh, I bet it was wonderful. It looked good. You looked great,
and the weather was amazing.
I bet. I'm a little jealous. Okay. Although I did hit 90 degrees where I was at. So I'm good. I'm good with the heat.
I'm sure.
Matter of fact, I hate it. Okay, so anyway. I don't know why.
That is why I am out here.
Right. All my besties are like Florida, California, Vegas. And I'm not coming to see y'all. I love you dearly, but it's hot.
I'll accept the milder months.
I melt. There we go. I melt.
She says she melts.
So, I also have to give a shout out and a birthday shout out to my great nephew, Mr. Landon. We call him Landon. I call him Landon Calrissian, from Star Wars. So Lando. It was his birthday yesterday as well.
Must be a wonderful person.
He is. He is. Love him so much. 14. Went to his 8th grade dance this week, and the boy was fly. Okay, he was fly. So yeah, it was great. It was great to see, and he's just growing up to be such a wonderful young man. So exciting. So. Also, want to give a shout out to Bodacious. I was in Milwaukee, myself and godson number two. We set up, let me just tell you, 2 days, craziness, wonderful women, wonderful shows, meal reviews, dick slinging everywhere. Honey, I love my job. Okay, I just love my job. But I got to give a shout out to the ladies on Saturday night because it was a smaller crowd, so it was a little more intimate. And let me just tell you, these ladies showed out. So I'm going back, not this weekend, but next weekend for 2 days for Memorial Weekend. We going back to Milwaukee. Ain't no telling what I'm gonna get into. That's why I don't have a voice. It's just crazy. It was so much fun. So shout out to the ladies in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Shout out to Bodacious. Shout out to Crystal. Y'all showed me great love, and I can't wait to get back there. Can't wait. Absolutely wonderful. Had a great time. I got to give a shout out to Aries, our boy. Hey, Aries did his thing. Yes, if y'all need a male entertainer, look.
We know some. We know some bombs too.
Yes. So Aries is out of Chicago. Absolutely fantastic, fabulous job. So it was a great weekend. Long weekend, tired, a lot of driving, but had a great time. So got to give a shout out to those people as well. So. So I want to say hello to everybody once again. Thank you for joining us tonight. We got let's see, we got Diamond in here, we've had Shauna in here, we've got William in here. These are the people that we can see. Once again, guys, we do apologize. We can't see everybody that pops up. I can't anyway, so we do try to.
I'm trying to go between the two, but it's not that easy.
Yes, not that easy sometimes. So we are trying to say hello to you. So just keep chatting with us. We are right now in the Juicy Boutique group, taking a look at them. They are our most active group. So, we love all of our groups that we're in. So no problem there. So we just wanted to, get on here tonight, have some fun with you guys because we got an absolutely fabulous show coming up next week. But we'll talk about that a little later on. So let's get into our topic because we got a hot topic. This is came to me just thinking about some things, seeing people post different things, especially our women and our men out here that are going through whatever it is that you're going through right now. But your perception of you is very, 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 very important. And I think a lot of times, in a lot of instances, we all are so caught up in what other people think about us as a person, want to tell us how to have our relationships, what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. We're not good enough, or we're too big, too small, too this. It seems like there's a lot of judgment that is placed on all of us, men and women. And I think it's important that we get back to remembering that the most important person in our life, honestly, should be ourselves. We really do need to take care of our own physical self, our own mental self, and our own sexual self. We really do need to do these things. And I think that a lot of us get caught up in what somebody else says or somebody else's ideal of the perfect woman or the perfect man, or the hot topic that of course has been going around for months that I knew nothing about, but the the high, what is it, the high valued man and the
High valued woman
and whatever. But a lot of people took a lot of this, I've kind of been like in the background looking at some stuff, and a lot of people took a lot of stuff to heart and forgot about your own perception of you.
The most important one.
Exactly. Exactly. We so busy letting somebody else pass judgment on us, and they don't even know our story. They don't know our story. How you gonna let somebody else tell you about you when they don't know your story?
Because they're saying something that is triggering.
Hmm.
And that trigger is what allows them to say, well, maybe what someone else believes is right, because maybe I can't see it. At least that's my perception.
That's deep. That's real deep.
I mean, you gotta think, when you think about it, like you were saying, you have to see how you see yourself. It's about you. It's about you being who you are. I think I said this before to a friend of mine. When it comes to this whole thing of you going to these self-help gurus and stuff that's telling you that you need to change who you are in order to get this certain type of person, when what you're doing is completely changing who you are, which is not authentic.
True.
To make
Say
this
that.
person,
Wait a minute. I think you need to say that again, because I don't think the cheap seats heard you on that.
yeah, that's you turning into somebody else that's not you, is inauthentic and it's fake. So you do that, and then that person starts to love you and like you and everything, because they're falling in love with the person that you've become, but not who you are. Then all of a sudden one day you touted it. You touted the facade. You touted of all of that. Now you're back to who you are, and this person is sitting there like, oh no, this is not who I married. This is not who I got with. This is not what I asked for. Who is this? Where has this person been all this time?
Right.
So were you really was that really the person for you? No.
And you know what? It's really hard to hold on to a facade.
That part.
It's very hard to hold on to a facade. And everybody go look that word up if you don't know what it means, okay? But it means fake. Okay, I'm gonna help you. But just in case. But a facade, it starts to crack. Under the stress, under the strain of trying to be something that you're not. It starts to crack. It starts to show little breakage in it. And I also compare this a little bit to a person that is abusive. And I've been in abusive relationships. They're very charming, very nice, very this, very that. And then as you get to know them more, they can't hold that facade. It starts to crack. It starts to uh, change, and they start to change, and they start to show you their true colors. Okay. And then the abuse happens and things along those lines. So it is very hard to be someone you're not, trying to appease other people, or trying to obtain something that you want, but possibly that other person doesn't want you. And that's their prerogative, guys. That, honey, I feel like Danny says it the best. We see as women a man across the room. We have not spoke. We haven't. Go ahead
You
and
just saw him, and your panties got real wet real quick, and you was like, oh, I've had it happen. Trust me. The only reason why I'm able to even co-sign on it is because I've experienced the thought process happening and caught myself like, oh wait, even though it wasn't like I actually wanted to marry the man, I kind of was like, dog, what would he be like in bed? But I mean, anyway, we have this idea that we done married this, we done met him, met his parents, married him, had his baby, shoot, even got divorced or knocked off, or whatever, however your relationship is, no judgment. But then you get to know this person and you're like, ew, ew. Maybe you should get to know somebody before you marry yourself off in your mind.
And have 2.2 children, a dog named Spot, and a white picket fence.
Hey,
And
sounds good.
it does, and I get it, because as women, this is kind of like bombarded into, from imagery to um what is told to us, how we're supposed to be, what's supposed to happen, the whole nine. I mean, it's almost like constant propaganda fed to us since we were, before we even come out the womb. As soon as you find out you're having a girl, this is
Indoctrination. It's being, you're being in what's the word, indoctrinated into this idea of this is what your life is supposed to be, and if it's not like this, then something is wrong with you.
exactly, exactly. And a lot of women have been told this recently, have been told this repeatedly, that, so now your perception of yourself is where? In the garbage somewhere. I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. Um I must be like the worst female on the planet.
And
Uh
then, but ask yourself the question, when you start having those thoughts, really, 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 really ask the question, where is it coming from? Where are those thoughts really coming from? And if you can't place them with you, let them go. Because there's nobody on this planet who knows what it is like to be you. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know what the nerve endings in your body feel like that when you went through them, what caused the PTSD to stick or anything like that. They don't know. So nobody can tell you your story but you. So think about where that thought came from. You're not good enough. Did you tell yourself that? And if you did, is it a lie that you choose to believe because it's comfortable to think about something? You're afraid to think that, to believe that you are the awesomeness that you are because of what? A lie that you continue to tell yourself.
and
So now,
it's something that we perpetuate. It is something that we perpetuate, and we keep perpetuating it, and it translates into our relationships. It translates into our sex lives. It translates, I mean, you know,
every part of your life.
every part of your life, everything. You doubt everything. You doubt yourself. It just it it you would be surprised of. It's kind of like this, guys. It's kind of like when you're making a plant. You're taking a plant. Okay, you got your soil, and you're planting your seed. It's like planting a seed of doubt. Okay, and when you plant that seed of doubt, and you start to nourish it, you're nourishing it, and you're nourishing it with negativity and more doubt. Okay, and that doubt is growing, honey. It's blooming. It looks gorgeous. It is so perfect. The perfect doubt rose you have grown. And then you say to yourself, oh, I'm going to cut it off. Okay, well, you're just cutting it off at the top. You got to go in and get them roots out. Then you got to put down some killer stuff, some weed killer, so that it doesn't come back. But when you plant these seeds of doubt and you wonder where they come from, a lot of it comes from outside influences or people that don't even know you, don't know your story, don't know what you've been through, because we all have a story. From day one, our story begins.
Yep.
heck, from conception, our story begins.
And based on your life experience, what sticks with you is really why you allow things to stick with you. Because of certain things stick. I remember one time my brother told me I was funny looking. He only said it once. And he was really being funny. But I took that and I held on to it till when did I meet you, Juicy?
Ooh,
Yeah.
80. No, not
No,
80. I'm sorry. About because I've been gone. I can go by years. So five. We're going on 5, 6. We're going on about. We are going about 8 years knowing
that's
each
about
other.
the time. That's about the time I let that go.
Oh,
Now,
look who's joining else. Altair. Hold
oh
on.
my!
Let me get in. Let me hold on. Here we go, guys.
Woo!
Bam.
There he is.
Hello, sir.
Hey ladies, how we doing?
Good with your sound.
Um, Let me make sure it's not anything that I need to do.
Can you hear me now?
There you
Yes.
go. Yes. We just
How
did a
we
commercial.
right now?
Who is that? Trying to
Mom,
take up all this
that's the
air.
mama.
That's my love. That's my Livy Poo.
So wait,
She's gonna tell us all about it. She gonna tell us all about it. So that translates to what she's saying.
oh, this is what she's saying. She can see this. Come on, baby. Come on. So listen, can you mute me or pause me or whatever? I'm gonna get her ready for bed and I'll be right back. I didn't know I was gonna be able to join you all. I thought I was just gonna be watching.
I can mute you, not a problem.
Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. I mean, I'm right here,
Okay.
but
Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready.
absolutely.
So we got some great comments.
Yeah, Diamond said the hard part is what because society has women thinking that we're not good enough and thinking and say it, but it feels different. How I feel about that is you're absolutely right, and it was what you were saying, Juicy, about how it's outside influences. You kind of have to. I think, you know what, because we come from the generation that we come from, the whole everybody else has an opinion thing. We kind of like over that.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't grow up with having the masses that don't even know who you are
Right.
having an opinion about you being for real. The only people who had those was like celebrities. So I think we had just the magazines and maybe some TV commercials and things like that, but it really wasn't like, oh, it's everything is in your phone. We didn't even have cell phones like that. So the kids, the younger generation, the millennials and all, were in essence pounded with all of this. You're not good enough. You don't have this. And I feel like we've become a very fear-based society, which is why we believe the bad and the negative that we even think. And honestly, be honest with yourself. Is it really any of your business what they think?
Right.
No, it is none of your business. If you handling yours, if a doggone sure don't know how you handling it. Only you know that.
Well, and a lot of it is like, okay, you need to walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile. And a lot of people may not have been humbled. They may have been hurt, but they have not been humbled. There is a difference between being humble and being hurt.
Yes.
Because I do honestly believe hurt people hurt people.
Absolutely.
Okay. So now if you go through some things, you get humbled. You learn, you grow, you learn to identify triggers, you learn to understand yourself a lot better. But there are people out here, and it was really kind of crazy as I finish up because I'm back on it. I'm trying to get done now. I'm trying to get done. But one of the things that I'm finding out that a lot of people come out. It's more of a popularity contest.
Yes.
It's a popularity contest to be a personality coach or a sexuality coach, and these people have no training, no training, no psychology, no sociology, no physiology, no anatomy, no nothing. And they are out here giving people advice and just giving them bad advice. And we're taking it hook, line, and sinker because they have 5,000 likes or they have 10,000 followers.
And let's call it what it really is: entertainment. That's really what it is. It is entertainment. It is not meant for you to spend your life savings, for you to bow down, for you to allow someone to make you feel less than, to build you up. Oh my goodness, I gotta remember what that book is with oh my goodness, it was about a pimp, and he pretty much gave the script on exactly how to make your hoe loyal to you. You, in essence, you make her feel good, make her treat her well, and all this good stuff. Then one day you beat her to it pretty much within an inch of her life, and then you take care of her and nurse her back to health, and she will see that you were her savior and not the man that beat her ass. And she will be loyal to you because she believes that you are going to save her if anything ever happens. Why? Because you just did, even though it was at your hands. It's a mind.
Or she's afraid of you. Deep down somewhere in the back.
It's still gonna cause her to be loyal.
Yep. Yeah. And a lot of this, guys, as we discuss your perception of yourself, think about where you get your thoughts from, because like Miss Juicy does not mind sharing. I'm a product of the 60s. I'm 59 years old. I know where I got a lot of the thought process that I had a long time ago, and I know how my thought process changed as my life changed, as I became more open, as I became more willing to try new things and make my life, make things more comfortable for me, because I already knew that this box that somebody else had put me in wasn't for me. It wasn't one size fits all. It wasn't one size fits Miss Juicy. It just wasn't. But it came from years and years and years of conditioning and programming. And this is what you're supposed to be, and this is how you're supposed to look, and this is what you're supposed to do. Remember, if you are a woman of color, just letting you know, if you are a woman of color, we got to have law so that we can wear our hair natural.
It took that
to work.
Had to take a law. It had to take
work.
A law.
It had to take a law. If you are a one, so understand where some of this stuff comes from. And what happens is, whether our people realize it or not, that are out here trying to help you, they're regurgitating the same bullshit that's put us in this position. But because they look like you and me, you all are accepting the bullshit hook, line, and sinker. You're getting regurgitated garbage that everybody knows Miss Juicy is not prejudiced, so we're just going to put that out there. I'm not prejudiced, but I am going to speak some facts. If the same things were being said by a white man or a white woman, we'd all be up in arms. But because it comes from a black man or a black woman, we all want to accept it hook, line, and sinker. No, stop. Stop. Because we're killing our own perception of who we are by listening to bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna get off my little soapbox on that one, but are you ready, sir? I'm trying to see if he's ready. Gotcha. Here I go. Here we go. Before we go to commercial, we're gonna bring him on real quick. I got him. There he is. Oh, red light district.
The red light special. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, get How we doing, lovelies? Sorry about my little.
He got all the colors. Wait a minute. He don't went red, purple, green, what blue? I want one of them.
He got the mood lighting. He got the mood lighting.
I need one of them.
I know, right? His light bulb.
It's a light bulb, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
I've been listening.
Uh-oh.
And what are your thoughts from what you have been listening to?
I did want to say that I do find, like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a learned person. I haven't taken courses and gotten authenticated to speak the things that I speak, but I have lived what I speak on, and I don't give advice that I haven't taken up on my own. I wouldn't suggest someone do something that I've never done. But I've learned, I've noticed. I think we was in, you've seen it on one of our other platforms, how people will come around and offer and give advice to someone and not know absolutely what the entire fuck they're talking about. We've seen, and just not to change the subject, but we've seen like the dominance, male dominance coming into a situation talking about I'm a dom, call me daddy type shit, and have no idea what they're talking about. And I've been noticing too, like the more, and like I said on the other platform, the more people you have following you, giving you likes and paying you attention, the more we readily accept what you're talking about. And we need to check ourselves on that. We need to check ourselves because you need to know what you're talking about to tell me what to do. I'm not just going to take your advice. You're not my life coach. You're not my sex coach. You're not nothing to me until I know who and what you are. And as a collective, we just, like, we're dumbing ourselves down. We're dumbing ourselves down, going with popular consensus rather than facts.
Exactly. Two thumbs up. And I guess we should say it's not so much that you have to have a whole lot of education for some things, but you do have to have, I do believe that you should be around somebody that has knowledge and experience, not just somebody that's flapping their gums. Right. Knowledge and experience, not just somebody that's, okay, well, I got, I look good when you dress me up, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna tell you, the sky is pink.
Right.
Every other Thursday. And we do have to do better. We have to do better research on the people that are talking to us. And like I said, some of these people that are talking to us hurt people. Right. They're not healed. They're not whole. Right. And they're giving people advice to keep them where they are instead of really empowering us. And I know as a woman, I want to hear from a woman, how do I make myself better? How do I, what things have you done? I mean, because we've all been through stuff. All of us. As an adult, you've been through some shit. It don't matter.
Yeah.
You've been through some stuff. But what happens is we take a lot of this, I think, as women, and probably I would say if you respect or you admire or you are drawn to that person as a man, you're gonna listen to what they have to say.
Yeah, but I think the other part about that is that, again, like I said, this is called entertainment. Because you do know that the person that we will not name did also go at the gentleman to say things to them, to call them out on certain things, but found that it was more lucrative to go at women. And that's how he gained his popularity, by doing so, because that's That's what drew the audiences. That's what drew the money and things like that. So again, that's why I say this is entertainment. Please, please, people, check yourselves before you start taking these people's words as though they are for you. I understand that, sometimes you feel like, oh, it's a coincidence. I was sitting right when I heard it. May not necessarily have been for that.
And at the same time, a lot of people's advice and encouragement comes from a place of baggage and from not unlearning they've experienced, or they've been through something, and instead of going through the process and letting the emotions begin, go through the process and then end them and come to an ending and cap it off and move forward from it, you're still in the midst of your own shit trying to advise me on how not to be where you are.
Absolutely.
You need to get that. You need to like this thing, so you get out of a relationship or whatever the situation is, and you don't do any healing from it. You just move on to the next one, which means you're taking all the bullshit that you have with you to the next one. And if I'm taking it from you, I'm learning specifically how to harm myself. No thank you. No thank you. It's like, I mean, and I ain't gonna say I'm some guru at it. It's been a lot of years of my life, and I've never really actually done the work until now. I've never actually done what I'm doing right now. And now I'm starting to see personally, I go to work and then I listen to these brothers talk, and I have to excuse myself because bullshit here's bullshit. Quit playing with people. Quit playing with people's lives and emotions and time. Spring no bullshit on somebody else's situation. It's time to knock that off. It's time for us. And you know what what I should really do, because I don't. I should call people out on their shit, but I'm not that confrontational. I would just have my business and keep it moving.
And I think, like I said, everybody, nowadays everybody can have a platform. We're in a country, thank God, that you can express yourself and say what you need to say, and that's wonderful. And and the person we were briefly referring to may have helped some people, and that I commend, but you can't take everything that somebody says to you as the gospel without knowing their story. And we're the only ones that know our story. We're the only ones that can write our story. We're the only ones that can change our story. Because change happens. People change all the time. It doesn't have to be the way it's always been. We can
we are ever evolving.
Exactly. We can do different things. What we did in our 20s, we may not do in our 30s or 40s.
Oh, my knees say that. My knees are saying that.
Oh shit. Ditto.
My knees are fine, thank you very much.
I'm glad your knees are fine, but my knees, no. Meg the Stallion knees is gone. No, Danny the Stallion. Sorry, no. I did one drop, and the get up was hard. One drop, and the get up was hard.
Drop it like it's hot.
No, it was more like it was warm.
Right.
Or maybe even tepid.
Mine was gonna be cold. I'm gonna tell you where mine was. Just forget it.
I had to read these comments on y'all stream.
Stupid. Not even
stupid. So what?
I had my glasses to read these comments because I'm on my phone. They're so tiny.
Yeah.
So on that, guys, we're going to take a little short pause. We got to pay a few bills here, guys. So don't go anywhere. Just pay attention to some of our great advertisers. We've got little announcements to make. So here we go. This is Miss Juicy of Juicy Boutique, your one-stop shop for erotic excellence.
We have BDSM products, we have games, we have lingerie, we have it all, whatever it takes to make your juicy journey exciting and romantic. Make sure you check out our full selection of products. Let us set up for that home shopping party, bachelorette, birthday, anniversary, divorce. It doesn't matter. Wherever erotic fun is, you can find Juicy Boutique. We are RA Media, radically authentic media consulting. Give your story a voice with RA Media. Email us at nick@ramediallc.com.
All right. So we want to definitely give a shout out to our two wonderful sponsors, R8 Media and Juicy Boutique. Next week, we will be adding 2 more sponsors, guys. So excited. Yay. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. Yay. So let me get the names here. We'll be adding Kingdom Inspirations, and we will be adding Pleasure Lies Within next week. So we have 2 new sponsors coming on board. Very exciting. So if you'd like to be a sponsor, just hit us up. You can hit up our show right here. You can hit me up. You can just hit me up at juicytales@gmail.com right there. juicytales@gmail.com. If you would like to be a sponsor of Juicy Tales Erotic Chat, we have a lot of fun. We're on 4 platforms, so you're in front of thousands of people already. Yes. And you too can have some fun with us as well, featuring your business. So, okay.
I just want to say that commercial just played of Juicy Tales. Your inventory the game has been stepped up. I see. It made me type of way. Hey, now, I'm gonna need to see you.
Loyal customer.
You.
I didn't hear you. I did not hear it. It broke up.
I said I'm gonna need to see you.
Come on.
The next event that I can come to.
We are working on it. The big one. The big one is coming back. The biggie. Okay.
Yeah, so, the big one that you got to only see a glimpse of.
Okay.
So that'll be next year. We're going to be talking about that definitely all the time, every chance we get. So
yes, 2023.
Yep. Ebony Exotic Experience.
Absolutely.
So cannot wait. Cannot wait. So I wanted to ask, and first we had a couple of questions. So Shauna wanted to know, I thought it was a great question. Why do men want to be called daddy in that life? In the life? I thought it was a great question.
I did too.
I can only answer for myself. I can't speak for other people. I don't necessarily want to be called daddy. It's not like something that I set out for, but because of the energy that I bring to a BDSM scenario, I am called daddy. It's not a requirement of mine. It's not like, I have other things I can be called. But being called daddy is not something that I set out for. It's not going to make me or break me. I'm somebody's father anyway. I don't need that. But in the BDSM realm, being a daddy dom or a master, it's easier to just say daddy, I think. I mean, I'm not a woman, and I don't know what makes a woman say that. I think it's more, to me, being called daddy is more about the woman in the act than me. Mm-hmm. It's not really something that I'm not saying, hey, call me daddy. That's not how that works. But it's when you put the energy into someone or a situation, it's just how it comes across to the individual. And I can, like I said, I've never said to someone, call me daddy, but it does happen. It does happen.
And it just, I'll also piggyback off of that from the woman's perspective. I've had basically 3 doms. So my very first dom wanted me to call him master at first, and I didn't feel comfortable doing it. And I didn't even know why. Had no idea why. And I had to delve into it and really find out what the problem was, why I didn't feel comfortable saying it. And the reason is actually it's very deep rooted, and it's because my family, we've got a slave history. And it was, I read a great article on this. There's a lot of people of color that won't say the word or don't feel comfortable saying the word master. I don't feel comfortable saying the word daddy because of my father being deceased, and that was my daddy. So these are things that you discuss with your dom or dominatrix. I mean, I think a lot of people think that, oh, you just go into this lifestyle and it's a certain, it's this way or the highway, and that's really not the case.
Each scenario.
Yeah, what you guys see from Hollyweird has honestly nothing to do with the real.
5 minutes of that Grey Love movie. I only watched like 10 minutes
You
of that.
said Grey Love movie. You said Grey Love movie.
Honey, wait a minute. I bought mine at the dollar, what I paid $1.50 from the red box thing. I went back to the red box machine and was kicking it, trying to get my $1.50 back. I wanted my $1.50 back. I was mad. But
I was good because I just waited for it to come on TV.
One thing though about
wanted that money back. I still do. Every time I think about it.
Women make the correlation between, having a father, no disrespect to your situation, but having a deceased parent and this is something that I have to make people understand. We're not asking or suggesting or even allowing people to call us dad, D-A-D. That's the father. That's a father figure. That's a father role. Dad is dad. Daddy is something different. It's a submission name. It's not a parental right. It's not the same thing. So even with master, I only have one slave in my history of this, and to become my slave, you would have to be my submissive for quite some time. There's a process that you don't just meet someone and all of a sudden I'm your master. No, you have to. That's not an overnight thing. So and in that you'll learn each other, and you'll learn how she wants to be treated. She'll learn how you want to be treated. There's this it works both ways, but it's like we say all the time. Clear, concise communication, especially going in, is how you learn.
Coming soon by Ms. Juicy.
You said what?
Book coming soon by Ms. Juicy.
I'm in the process of writing, finally.
But it's like I say, you have to have these understandings going in. And when people come in, I've met women who've seen the movies and seen what's going on in Hollywood, or seen someone else do things their way, and come to me because they know of me and ask me to be something that I'm not. And that's not going to work. Not going to work for me. And it does absolutely nothing for me to brutally punish someone for no reason or for no purpose. And I don't mean like because they did something wrong, because like the way my dominance works is I use tantalizing torture. It's not the same as discipline where I'm just putting bruises on you. I'm making you feel good in the way you want to be treated, not the way I think you want to be treated, because I don't know how you feel.
Right.
Understand what I mean?
And see, a whole word.
And the whole thing is that a lot of people, once again, we are talking about your perception of you. A lot of people don't understand, our lifestyle, our world, because of the perception that they have from watching really
stupid shit.
Bad.
Yes, that was right. He said that right. Stupid shit.
Well, it's
entertainment. It's entertainment. The one thing that I will honestly say about 50 Shades is that it did mainstream the conversation, and that would be about it. That would be about it, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. Because
I'll tell you what that movie did for me. When that movie came out, I was a conductor for the train out here, right?
Mm-hmm. It
was just horrible because women felt empowered to treat me like what they thought that dude wanted to be treated like, and they didn't even know me. No community. Just I'll walk through the train and say tickets, and I'm getting lines from this movie come thrown at me, and it's just not how it works.
Right.
It's just how it works.
like I said, it just, well, and not only that, but the fire departments were trying to get people untied and unchained from their beds, bunch of idiots. I'm like, come on, guys. Don't don't do stuff you don't know.
Well,
I had friends that were telling me, yeah, we can't, we're making runs because we trying to get people unhandcuffed from, unshackled.
You don't learn how to do it properly and end up in a position that you really don't need to be in right now.
You gotta call somebody. Who you gonna call?
Careful with people tie you down.
Yes. Okay. You know what? And I'm gonna say this: the tie up, being a rope bunny is all well and cool, but if the person does not know what they're doing with those ropes, or you are not used to it, you can have an episode like I had. I passed the fuck out because I did not know, in like breathing or whatever. The person knew what they were doing in regards to the tying of the knots, but I wasn't used to it, and I didn't know the signs to give to say, "Hey, I'm not okay."
The circulation was.
You said what?
Circulation was cut off.
Yes, and I didn't realize it, as well as my body was in a position that it was not used to being in.
Mm-hmm.
So me thinking that, I'm a G, I can do this.
I got this.
I got this. Didn't realize, okay, all of a sudden I start seeing stars and then I get lightheaded. And I'm like, I can't breathe. Ooh. Thank God the person that was tying the knots, he saw it happening and he was able to get me undone very quickly to where I wasn't out long at all, maybe a couple seconds, but I was good. And then the aftercare was amazing as well.
I say.
So, and then at this last shoot that I did for Pleasure Lies Within, I was chained up. So I didn't realize that did something to my body. I wasn't thinking about it again. And then when I was reminded, and I was like, okay, now it makes sense. You have to learn what your body can take, and know what it does when you know how you're supposed to feel. So if you get that feeling of, oh, I'm about to pass out, I'm getting lightheaded, I'm seeing stars, you won't get there. You can say,
and
hey.
That also, honestly, Danny, that ties into our whole conversation tonight. Your perception of you, because you have to know what you can do, what you cannot do. And be able to translate that to whomever you're with, and should feel comfortable enough to do that kind of, have that kind of conversation, have that kind of interaction with someone. And I feel like as women, a lot of times, just getting a little bit back on topic, but when we're talking about the perception of ourselves, I think some of us are lost. I think a lot of women, a lot of females are lost. I think even the new generation, because I'm around them a lot more now, they're even a little lost in how do I be a woman? How do I be a female? How do I not be too aggressive? How do I be someone that is soft? But a lot of these young girls have this hard edge. When do I turn that on? When do I turn that off? Some of them don't know how to turn it off at all.
Some of it's PTSD. Some of it is just the environment. It can be a few different things.
Our young men, I look at them not really being taught to cater to women, to be that rock, that support system, because I don't think they know how to do it. I just don't.
They don't have a gauge. They don't have an example to see. So they don't know they're being told to not. They're being taught to not. They're being taught to be hard, to have that guard up, so that when it's almost like you let your guard down and then something happens and you kind of learn that, oh, like touching a hot stove as a child.
Mm.
Oh, that's hot. Oh, really? You let them touch it. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. They have to touch it. And after so many times of touching it, I'm not going to do that again. And you get hard. And I think we kind of shut down and shut off.
Are we really making sure that our folks are okay after maybe their expectations are not met in our relationships? Are we making sure that
No.
because I just see a lot of I see a lot of anger, I see a lot of bitterness, I see a lot of hurt, I see a lot of disappointment.
It's because they don't do your 3 C's.
Yeah.
Even afterwards. Like, you can break up with somebody and still be good. It don't have to be ill feelings. It just didn't work. And it's okay. It's not a, well, if it didn't work, then that meant that I wasn't good enough. No, it just means that it just wasn't supposed to work. And it's okay.
I do also think that when we're talking about that, and you're talking about breaking up, I just get this feeling that there's a lot of people that don't understand. Okay, so this one didn't work. We're still a work in progress. We're still going to try something else. We're going to blah blah blah. But they act like the whole world just imploded, and you're only like 21, 22, and now you act like you can't possibly find someone else.
Well, you got those that are older who feel like that too, because they've been trying for so long, and they're just, they're like, man, like, I'm pushing this age or the societal standard age, or maybe they're just tired of being alone. I mean,
that societal part right there, that part.
Society says that, like the dude would say, you got to be 30. But if you're 38 and got kids or divorced, you're damaged goods. No, you're not. You do have some extra miles on you, but that's called experience. And hopefully you can learn from your experiences.
Shauna just said, I'm always blaming myself for the breakups when deep inside I know it's not my fault.
So why do you do it?
So why do you blame yourself? Whatever we do, if we're talking about a relationship, it takes two, maybe three, depending on your maybe four, depending on your dynamic of your relationship. But we'll say,
it could be.
Right. If you're not in a poly relationship, or you're not a swinger, or we're just gonna say for lack of a better term, we're gonna say vanilla. If you're in a vanilla relationship where it's a man and a woman, okay, two people, man and a woman. So we've kind of set the parameters for that. What makes you feel that it's why do you blame yourself for your fault? Sometimes relationships work. Sometimes relationships just don't work. Sometimes relationships grow apart if you don't put the work in. And sometimes relationships don't work because at the beginning, you all didn't start the relationship out.
It wasn't supposed to work in the first place. You forced it.
There's a lot of reasons why relationships don't work. And it doesn't have to be anyone's quote unquote fault.
Because of what I did at the moment or said to get him and understand where I'm coming from. So are you saying that you're not necessarily being yourself to get them? Because if that's the case, then it is your fault. Because you're not being you.
I think sometimes we think that if I'm something that I'm not,
or I become everything they need me to be or want me to be,
that it's going to make it okay.
And they'll make them loyal to me. They'll never leave me because I'm doing all of these things for them. No one does it like me. I'm the perfect girl. I'm gonna show him that, but that's
Making
not
me
really
want,
what you feel like. That's
make me
not
want to
really
put.
what you want. You said what?
You're making me want to put this phone away. I've experienced that so many times.
But that's what we do. That's being inauthentic. That's what all these self-help gurus are telling us to do, to become this woman that they need you to be so that you
Mhm.
can get them. And it's not correct. That's so inauthentic. It's unreal. Because then you're gonna get tired one day and gonna become the person that you really are. And that person's gonna be like, wait, whoa, 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 false advertisement. And they have every right to feel like that.
Yeah, and see,
No,
that's the problem I'm finding is that when you wake up in a relationship, and it's because like the way relationships work now, pretty much people say hello. Next thing you know, they're in love. They don't know shit about each other, and then you tell somebody in the beginning, well, what you want in a woman? What you want in a man? And then and I'm not gonna call anybody names. I'm talking about myself. I used to be dumb enough to tell people what I wanted, right? What does that do? That gives them the roadmap to fake it for you. Whereas they didn't put the time into it. They don't get to show you who they really are. They just get to give you what you said you wanted, right? And men do the same thing. We ask a woman, what you want in a man? And then they tell us, and we become what they said they wanted. I don't want to know what you want. And I'm not going to tell you what I want. Be you, I'll be me. If we going to work, we going to work. If not, we can be great friends. But I'm not putting myself in a situation again where I wake up in a relationship, where I wake up in love with somebody I can't stand.
There you go.
Not doing that
There
no
you
more.
go.
Not
There you
doing
so,
go.
It's time
so
to.
you said you were being what he wanted you to be, knowing that that's not that you wanted to be yourself. You I'm
So the
sorry. He wants me to be when he knows how I want to be myself. Then you're putting yourself in that situation. That there's never a time that you should be wanting to be something for someone else and not be yourself.
and here's the thing: the person that you're actually lying to is yourself.
You
You're lying to yourself more. We're gonna take him out of the equation totally. You're trying to be something that you're not. That is causing you more pain than anything else you could possibly do because you're not being true to you.
It creates resentment out the gate.
Right.
absolutely.
And
Okay.
you can't be the person that he wants you to be because there's in the back of your mind there's all this you've got all this internal fight going on. You know, stop. If he can't accept you the way you are, if he can't accept you with your hair all over your head, no makeup on, I didn't cook today, whatever it is, whatever your shortcomings are, if he can't accept you the way you are, he is not for you.
I just figured something out.
And you're not desperate.
That is toxic.
Exactly.
That it's toxic for you to be and become somebody else so that someone else will love you is toxic, is all get out.
Mm-hmm.
And
You have created a toxic relationship in doing so. And the
and not
person
only
along with it,
not only have you created the toxic relationship with the other person, but you've created that toxic relationship with yourself. Remember, we're talking about your perception of you. When you try to be something that you're not, you're saying to yourself, I don't like me. I don't like the authentic me, so I'm not going to show the authentic me to anybody else because I don't like it, whether you realize it or not. So if there's something about yourself, and I want to make sure that I say this to people so in a way that you'll understand. If there's something about you that you want to change, change is the only constant. Okay? If there's something about yourself you want to change, go ahead, knock it out, change it. If you want to get a tummy tuck, get a tummy tuck. If you want to lose 50 pounds, lose 50 pounds. If you want to get your hair dyed blonde or you want to get your hair dyed green, do whatever it is that you want to do for you. But whatever it is that you're doing, make sure it's for you. It's not for somebody else. This is what I want to do for me. Nobody else. Nobody else. Just yourself. And when you start to put yourself first and you start to stand on your own 2 feet for you, you don't have to be mean, cruel, and rotten about it. But you stand on your own 2 feet for yourself. And understand, Danny, myself, Altair have all been there. We've all been there. Y'all trying to get where we at. We all been there, where we had to do some self-evaluations and some look inside yourself and figure out, why am I not happy? Why am I not happy in these relationships? Because you are not the best you that you can be.
And even if you're in a long-term relationship, you will have times where you start to question yourself and you have to say, wait, hold on, I need to adjust. We are ever evolving. I think it's about to be 21 years. In the 21 years of marriage, I think it's like every 2 to 4 years, I kind of do a gut check of where I am. And sometimes even do little mini gut checks in between that. But it's about me. And I had to learn that what I did for me is going to come through into my relationship. And then I can be the best person that I can be for the entire situation, but mainly myself. As my brother on here has always told me, that I am the star of my show. It's not always easy to compute that though. But he's absolutely right. I am the star of my own show. What I think and what I feel and what's going on in these nerve endings and everything else, what I hear, what I see, what I smell, touch, taste, no one else does that. So I'm the only one that gets inside.
And if you don't know you, don't expect somebody else to know you. That we got to stop doing. Stop thinking that somebody else is gonna know what makes you happy, and they not. They can learn. You can tell them. You can teach them. You can show them. But if you think it's just gonna happen, overnight, I think sometimes that as women, we go to a man and we think that he's gonna be able to please us and make the earth shake and all this kind of stuff. This man don't know no more, but he ain't got a coochie and tits. Okay, he don't have what we have.
Only thing you can do is pay attention to your body and the responses and the reaction. Okay, I get this. And if he's not that dude that even knows to do that, sweetheart, stop it. Now do understand, I will call them freaks of nature. I will call them freaks of nature. Because for some reason it's like you have that, it's like the energy in the moment is just like, woo! And sometimes that does happen. But I would not expect it every time. And I would also make sure that I know what I like, so that if that's not happening, I know what to do.
Or I know how to explain it and tell it to him. But a lot of women, a lot of ladies, because I'm around y'all ladies, I'm around y'all. I'm out here selling you toys. You don't know what your clit does. You don't even know how big your clit is. All of you keep thinking that the clit. And once again, now this is not just somebody that's talking from experience. This is somebody that's talking to you as a sexology coach and a health education and sex ed major. The clit is not just that little button. That ain't it. That's just, that's just a little tiny, that's like my thumbnail, okay? My thumbnail, and this is the rest of it. Y'all just worried about this little part. No.
She goes right on it.
And then you're trying to explain, then you basically, you almost, not to be mean, cruel, and rotten, but you got two dummies trying to figure out what the clit is. You just
because if you don't know where your own clit is and he don't know where it is, at an impasse at that point.
And then you want to stand there and tell me, "Oh, I've never had an orgasm." Okay, well
that's because you don't know what to do.
Exactly. There's so many different, and not only that, but some of you think there's only one kind of orgasm, and there's 8 to 11 different types of orgasms that a woman can have. Once again, knowledge, experience, take the time to know your body. And this is how you get more in touch with what you like, what makes you feel good. And you're able to translate that to your partners or partner. And but you can't
Think
you
of it as
can't do
self-care.
you
Think of it
can't do any
Have some self-care for yourself.
yeah, right. And you can't do any of this. You can't do any of this listening to everybody else that's not allowing you to be you.
Absolutely.
Hi, Rhonda. Hey, sis. Hi. It's just you just can't. You cannot keep doing these things, ladies. I love you, ladies. I love you so much. And I really want us to just, have these conversations. And I love that we have our gentlemen jump on with us as well to have these in-depth conversations, because these are the conversations that are not happening. They're just not.
No, no.
You all are being sold like bridges, like somebody's selling y'all the Golden Gate Bridge and you trying to buy it. And I'm like, it's stop.
Because you got and I shared this on Instagram today, and I was so happy to see it. Porn is entertainment, not education.
Boy.
Mayor
And
posted that. I was like, yes, sister.
now porn can give you some great me time. It's a
Absolutely.
visual. It can be a great visual aid,
It's entertaining.
but that's about it. It's not realistic, because number
Not
one, do y'all know how many what porn stars go? We need to have some porn stars on here so that they can tell you what they go through to actually do a porn shoot. Sometimes one scene takes 2 to 3 days.
yo.
Bet y'all didn't know that. Y'all thought that all went in one shot.
Also, just to let you all know, because yes, I have actually shot one. It is not what you think. It is not arousing at all. It's actually pretty, it's like work. You would think that, like,
It's their job. It's their job.
It's not like, oh, no, that's not what you're feeling at all. It's literally like something could be happening and you gotta say cut, hold on. Being mid pump is not sexy, or being mid pump of a machine going in and out of a woman is not sexy. It's not. Like, she's sitting there and you trying, oh, she got to get comfortable. Wait, we got to hold on, pause, makeup. It's not sexy. It was one of the least sexy things I've ever experienced, and I did not think that was going to be. I did not think that.
And it's a job for them. It's work. It is cut. I need you in a better position. Cut. She needs more lube. Cut.
Her lighting is off.
The lighting is off. Cut. The position isn't.
Fix her makeup. Oh, the thing came out. Wait, the thing break. Wait, we got to reset it. That's not sexy.
And like I said, a lot of it is done in a couple of days. It's not you all thinking they doing they in there, this scene was 20-30 minutes. That scene actually took 10, but it took them 4 days to shoot 10 minutes. So I mean, it's not what you think. And it's
what you end up getting on the cutting room of the editing floor. Majority of it, that what you got ends up on the floor.
Right. So on that note, we're not going anywhere, guys. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna once again get our sponsors because it's so important. So we want to thank Juicy Boutique and RA Media, and we want to welcome next week to our fold. Pleasure lies within and Kingdom Inspiration. They will be joining us next week as well. So just going to take a short pause, get some sippy poo, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
This is Miss Juicy of Juicy Boutique, your one-stop shop for erotic excellence. We have BDSM products, we have games, we have lingerie, we have it all, whatever it takes to make your juicy journey exciting and romantic. Make sure you check out our full selection of products. Let us set up for that home shopping party, bachelorette, birthday, anniversary, divorce. It doesn't matter. Wherever erotic fun is, you can find Juicy Boutique. We are RA Media, radically authentic media consulting. Give your story a voice with RA Media. Email us at nick@ramediallc.com.
All right. Thank you, sponsors. We appreciate you all so much. And we look forward to our new sponsors. Once again, sponsoring for this month is totally free. So you guys, hey, get your sponsorship in. Send us little videos. It's only like about 30 seconds, 15-second little clips of your business. If you need help, let us know. We can put you in touch with people that can help you get that together. And then you can send it to juicytales@gmail.com. Right there at the bottom of the screen is the email, JEWCEETALES@gmail.com. Okay, so yes. If you'd like to support us as well, we can always use a little financial support. It can't hurt. So you can support Juicy Tales Erotic Chat on Cash App. Any donation is accepted. $1, $5, it's cool, whatever. Send it to $, capital M, lowercase z, capital J, EWCEE. No capital C on that. Okay, guys. So so we got all of our little business done right there. So what I wanted to also kind of wrap up and get a couple little extra points in here. How you feel about yourself translates to your relationship. Who you select as partner, how you feel about sex, and so on and so forth. So your perception of who you are, what you like, who you like, it all ties into YOU. Okay? Nobody else. It is about you. And I think a lot of times we're so busy trying to, like we've mentioned earlier, Danny had a great points about being something that we're not, to try to get something that we want. Danny, do you feel sometimes that we are unrealistic in our expectations when it comes to relationships?
Yes.
It comes to relationships and catching that perfect person.
Yeah, because it's weird because the indoctrination is real. We have been taught very early what we're supposed to expect, what we're supposed to want, what we're supposed to do, how we're supposed to be, how we're supposed to carry ourselves. And if we don't rise to those standards, then we're less than. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I did not have the idea of the perfect relationship. I never thought that it really existed. Maybe because I didn't see a lot, but I saw some of the things that my parents went through. But at the same time, when I had to look at it, because I grew up in the church, and they tell you that you and that person that you're with, you guys become one, as though you're supposed to move as one person, as you're supposed to be one person, think one person, or whatever. When I got married, I never had the idea that he was supposed to be something to me or for me. That is a grown man. I'm a grown woman. I'm responsible for what I do. He is responsible for what he does. Now, I think the fact that we were friends, we were best friends going into it definitely helped. It is definitely what has helped us be here all these years. But at the same time, I don't expect him to be perfect. And I think we have this expectation of I love you, even though they some people think that unconditional love is not real. I actually do believe that it is real. Because the thing is that I'm supposed to, when I say that I love you, it's I love you I love you no matter what. But when we say that, it's actually I love you matter what. I love you until you piss me off.
Or I love you, but
I love you. I love you until you do something that I don't like.
yeah,
I
but
love you until you've done something that I feel that I can hold on to and be hurt and blame
throw it
you
in your face.
and
Yeah.
throw it in your face and blame you because of how I'm feeling. But it all comes back to you. It still comes back to you. It's not about that person. It's about you. So we've been through the gamut of everything, and we're still here. I've been told that from anyone that knew that I was crazy or whatever. No, I'm not crazy. I know what's important. What was done had nothing to do with me, so why am I taking it on? I mean, that's really what it is.
Mm-hmm.
If I did something, then I'm the person that needs to deal with it, not the other person. Why did I do what I did? What was the cause that caused the effect? I have to look within me. He's got to look within him. But I also, because I say I love you, when it says I love you, do you really love that person? Do you even know what that person wants? Do you even know what makes that person do this? Have you gotten to know that person? Or are you married to somebody that you don't know?
Or are you even involved with someone? Once again, I compare some of our relationships nowadays to instant grits. Just add water. Everybody thinks it's instant. It's going to take 2 minutes, and it doesn't. It takes time, and it takes you taking the time to get to know the person that you're involved with, and also understanding that as time progresses, your relationship will change because you change, you mature, or you move to
Evolving.
another city, or you're evolving, or you're you get a new job, or you have a child, or you have a family. You change. All of these things are changes. They're not the way you started the relationship. Even as you get to know each other, things change in your life. You don't have to be sedentary in your relationship. You can evolve together and grow together, but that's a conscious decision that you two have to make. And once again, we talk about it, and I'll continue to talk about it, the 3 C's: clear, concise communication. But you also have to apply those 3 C's to yourself.
Absolutely.
To you. Clear, concise communication to yourself, not just in your part with your partners or partners, but to yourself. Altair, I see you. Do you want to come back on, sir? Here, I'm grabbing you. All right, there he is. There he is.
Sorry about that. Had a little power situation.
Oh no, you're fine. What?
Did
He'll
you
come
have
back.
a situation?
He had a power situation, and then it went bloop. I hope they're not having a storm in there. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Gotcha.
Here we go. Here I am. I'm back.
Yeah, the three C's don't just don't go to just you having a relationship. And then the other thing I wanted to bring up, because I thought Shauna had she said something and it kind of touched me, and I wanted to get back to that really quick. And I wanted to say to her, you know, it's okay to take ownership in your relationship not going right, but it's not okay to dwell on that. It's okay to say, okay, look, you know what? Yeah, I didn't do my homework and I got myself in this position, but now it's time to forgive yourself and move forward. You can't keep blaming yourself for something, because no matter what, it takes two to have a relationship. If you're involved in a relationship with someone else, it takes both of you, or multiples, or whatever the case may be. But it can't just be all on you, and it can't just be all on the other person. Some of us sometimes as women, we talked about this a few weeks ago. We see the red flags and we run right to them motherfuckers. Okay,
Right. Full speed ahead.
we see them.
Over cocksuckers looking for a room to rent.
Right. we just here we are. Okay, he's like,
Wait. They go red flags over there. Let's go get those.
yeah. There's some more. Let's go get them.
Wait. Oh, hold on. But there's some green ones over there. No, let's go for the red ones.
Let's go for the red one. Forget them. Forget. And go right by the caution. Go right by the yellow. Don't just
you go by them. And the part that I don't understand is, you know good and doggone well, you know, but you're really choosing to ignore and to not follow your intuition. Therefore, you are not listening.
And on or my favorite, because hey, hand up, did it. I can fix him.
Oh,
I can change him. I can change her. We talking about a team. We talking relationship. We not talking about what I can do. Got it. So don't.
That's not your job. Their human revolution is not your job.
Nope. And if we can start telling you all that when you're young, so that when you get older, you're not doing these things, it would be just like, yay. But I can't fix nobody. They have to fix themselves. But I do need to take ownership. For running right to the red flag.
And what I've done, what I've contributed, and that is it. You, the only person that you can control is yourself. What do we say? Exactly. What did he? What did the Smokey the Bear said? Only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah, because we do this, and I mean, it's not nothing that we don't know. It's not nothing that we don't know. So we have to really, really watch that, and not go around kicking yourself and going, woe is me all the time, but just saying, okay, look, hey, look, I did this to myself. Let me remember this moment so that I don't do it again, and then let me move forward. That is the best thing that you could possibly do, because you can't change what has already happened, but you can learn from it. You can learn from it. But a lot of people, we do it. And like I said, and I'm sure there's guys out there that do the same thing, but I'm going to speak from the woman's perspective, because I know I've done it. I've had friends that have done it. I have family members that have done it. I mean, so it happens. It just does.
It's part of what we go through as people. We have to learn some way, form, or fashion. And sometimes it is an experience type situation that you have to learn. The thing is that when you keep having to learn that same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and you still get mad because you're still getting the same result from what you've been doing. The people around you now, and this is the only time I will be like, you might want to listen to the people that love you and know you when they're saying, yo, when is enough enough?
Right.
When are you going to get tired of the same conversation? When are you going to get tired of the feelings that come through you and enrage you or put you into the mindset of a pity party of I'm not good enough, or it's me, and it's always you blaming yourself when it's not that you're not good enough for them. It's not that you did something to them. It's what are you doing to you? Your relationship with you is the most important thing, period.
Yeah.
What are you doing for you?
Right. And if you're not happy and if you're not together, you can't take care of your family. You can't take care. You're just kind of all over the place. And yes, mental health is definitely alive and well. But some things we just have to slow down a little bit, take some time, stop thinking everything is instant grits. All relationships are made like that. And I'm talking about the 1 minute instant grits. Okay, it's not like that. This is not the drive-through.
Get you some steel cut oatmeal. You know, you gotta let that stuff sit.
Right. So we
cut
just remember those kinds of things. So, you know what, guys, we've kind of reached the end. Actually, we've gone a little bit over, which is just fine. Doesn't, we don't really have a big time limit, but
why? We can do what we want. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I know. We can. We are. That I think we've done great tonight. I think we really did hit on the topic, which is tonight's topic. If you guys missed it, was your perception of you. We've tried to give you some tips, some things to think about. We love the banter and the conversation that we've had tonight with everybody on our Facebook groups. Thank you so much for joining us. And Altair, sir, thank you for having the male perspective. We love you always. And
meet me on the after show, Altair.
So we're just having a good time with this. We're going to be back next Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, 6 p.m. for our folks out on the West Coast, 8 p.m. Central Standard, 10 p.m. for our friends in Barbados. Yes. And we're going to do more Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. Just letting you guys know where I will be this weekend. I will be in Chicago. Hey, guys. I'm coming to do a home shopping party.
I need to see you. Bring your kit. I need to see you. Bring your kit. I need to see you.
Okay.
You said it 3 times.
Right. I need to say it 3 times.
That's right there. At seek and ye shall receive. Listen, you know that one thing we discussed. I want that remote vibrator scenario where I can be here and you can be there. You feel me? I need that.
We're gonna chat in a minute. We're gonna chat. Got you.
Yes,
then next weekend I'm in Gary on Friday, and then Milwaukee Saturday and Sunday. Also, guys, I'd like to let everyone know that Miss Juicy is they're doing an article on me. How about that?
Hey!
Totally surprised. So I just got the information. I'm working on that, getting that all taken care of, the interview. So I will be actually published in a magazine article for Voyage Ohio magazine. So I'm very excited that I was awesome. Very excited. I know, it was kind of cool. Unexpected, but loved it. I'm excited. So I'm getting that together. And Danny, what's going on with you over the next few weeks?
So this week, actually, I am supposed to be at DomCon here in Los Angeles. It is the 18th through the 21st, I believe. And I did a shoot for so that I can be, in essence, seen and represent my our family's furniture business that is pleasurelieswithin.com for your discreet BDSM furniture. And I got to wear a Miss Juicy piece for that shoot, and she posted one of the photos, and I'm like, I felt like the most powerful. Oh my goodness, it was so wonderful. It was so great. And I had a ball, and it's going to be featured at DomCon. So please, if you are in the Los Angeles area, please come to DomCon. You can go to domcon.com. That is DOMCON. And that's where I will be.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see the pictures.
All right.
Pleasure Within, guys, please do not sleep on this. Oh my gosh, this is a Black owned business, and let me just tell you, it is off the chain. DC Davis has got it going on, guys. If you are in the BDSM lifestyle, if you're in that, he's making some furniture that you can actually have in your home, and regular, yeah, no one will know. How will they know? How will they know?
No, but how? How would they know?
How would they know?
How would they know?
They'll never know.
How would they know? That's in essence what the furniture does to you. Trust. You'd be like, where did that come? Wow.
Exactly.
And it comes with security.
So it's going to be something that it's going to really take the market by storm, I do believe, because number one, the quality and the fact that you don't have to buy separate apparatuses if you are in this lifestyle. The furniture looks like regular furniture, and then it folds out and snaps to and does all this cool stuff. And the next thing you know,
it can hold my big butt. It can hold something. Trust me.
Next thing you know, it's doing the damn thing. So we are looking forward to having Pleasure Within with us next week.
Pleasure Lies Within.
Oh, sorry. Pleasure Lies Within. I did leave out lies, didn't I? Joining us next week here on Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. That should be a really, really fun show. So we hope that you guys will tune in and
on location.
Yes. Danny's gonna be doing the damn thing.
We still decide. We still decide how much Danny's gonna do. Danny's gonna do.
Well, we hope that you guys got a little something out of this tonight. Remember, please like and share. Remember to support our sponsors, RA Media LLC. They are out of Indianapolis, Indiana, doing some great things there. If you need commercials, if you need that kind of stuff, hit up Nick at ramediallc.com. And thank you, Juicy Boutique, Miss Juicy's wonderful little store for adult toys, lingerie, and novelties. We have what you need. We are erotic excellence, and yes, we do travel. And Danny's Windows as well, the photographer, producer extraordinaire. Make sure you check her out if you're out in California. You need some photos done. You need some videos done. That's your girl right there. Great conversation tonight, guys. We love you so much. Keep tuning in. Spread the word. We can't do it without you. So spread the word, okay? Remember to enjoy, enlighten, and embrace eroticism. For Miss Danny's Windows, Miss GC, we are out of here tonight. Love you guys. Bye-bye.